got a bit of a new era of boxing starting on Friday in Belfast. We have Conlon versus Walsh. Michael Conlon, that is. Misfits Pro's first event. Obviously not their biggest event. Their biggest event, and the one they're promoting more, is Wilder versus Chisora at the O2. Vidal Riley, Masternak on the undercard. Yeah, we know about that event. But their first event, Conlon versus Walsh in Belfast. Now, I'm going to get up the actual the sort of the fights that are going on. Obviously, can we? I mean, Michael Conlon. I might be not speaking to both of us here. I kind of just wanted him to not fight anymore. Brilliant amateur. Don't think he's got the chin or power for the pros, and I don't mean that in a bad way, because he's still done a very good. He's had a very good career. He's 20-3. But I don't know. Can you see him doing anything more than what he's done?
No.
Yeah.
I'll just be honest with you.
No. It's an interesting event. So Michael Conlon, we all know about. We'll talk about him a little bit more as well. Kevin Walsh, if you don't know, 19-0. 10 knockouts from the US. Just looking very quickly through who he's fought. It's a mixed bag. His last fight was against someone that was 8-1. His fight before that was 19-6. Before that was 20-2. So it looks to me like he fights whoever's in front of him on the night. I'm guessing there's pull out, all that kind of stuff. But he's got himself there. Kieran Molly versus Javier Collin. Okay fight. 13-0 fights, 15-2-1 for the European title. Although the IBF European, so not quite, EBU is the one you really want. But again, it's an all right fight. Kieran Molly's a decent prospect. We'll see what he does. And then the rest of the fights, three of them really, and I'm being nice on one of them, are all quite one-sided, typical boxing promotion. Like there's nothing groundbreaking about this card. What do you think? Is it a Misfits just going to be another Vasselman, that we had with the Sauerland brothers?
With all due respect, it is still the Sauerland brothers, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's just them with KSI, basically.
It's still the Sauerland brothers, but they're on a bigger platform now because they've got the DAZN deal. So, it's a bit bigger than Channel 5, with all due respect.
Bigger, definitely.
Surprisingly, though, the numbers that they used to do on Channel 5 were mental, by the way.
Yeah, they were. They're millions of viewers, yeah.
But no, I think this is going to be the way forward. I mean, I look at MF Pro a bit like MVP,
right?
And I put them two in the same bracket because I feel like they are promoting, but they're promoting. It's with a different kind of style about them. Don't be like, Misfits have come from the boxer background. It's not actually called, from what I was looking at research, Misfits Pro as well.
It's just MF Pro.
Just MF Pro. Yeah, there's no Misfits in it. But Misfits is the separate thing, which is what he's clarified. Misfits is Misfits. This is MF Pro.
Yeah.
So, but it is linked to, we link it with Misfits because of their involvement with YouTube boxing, if you want to call it, on the Misfits platform.
Yeah.
Look, I do think it's their first show. I think we just need to watch it and see what we can make of it potentially. I like the fact that we are getting more promoters that are kind of keeping up with the times. We spoke about Top Rank last week.
Yeah.
The promotion that is like an outdated dinosaur now. So, I don't even think Top Rank could compete with MVP now. I'll be honest with you.
No, not right now. They've lost a lot of their fighters.
So it's like MF Pro starting out, and they'll be the new kids on the block. MVP are no longer new kids on the block.
Yeah,
but they've got experienced promoters behind them. Saul and Brothers are experienced, you know, and you know, I think KSI being involved is just a front, like in terms of a face to the brand.
Yeah.
But I think the real work's done by the Saul brothers. Vidal Riley signing to MF Pro was a massive thing, probably linked to his relationship with KSI.
Definitely.
But also, MF Pro is a platform that, you know, takes into consideration your careers or your other things. This is what Vidal Riley said. We know Vidal Riley is massive in the YouTube world, but he's also a professional boxer. So he's like, this deal allows him to basically focus both on his boxing and his work into one, but fighting at a high level, not fighting at a YouTuber level, but a high level. Yes, I said it, high level. So, you know, it works for him, and it will attract other fighters like this. You know, the only fighter from, you know, the MF Pro will make announcements in a couple of weeks. I'd like to see that Ty Mitchell go and fight for MF Pro.
Yeah.
Just to see, I know he's 35, but just to see how good he is, because we know he sparred. All his sparring is done with world champion. You know, like he was Fury's main sparring partner.
Just beat Gabriel Rosado, who is not the best professional boxer ever, but he is a veteran pro fighter, and Ty Mitchell beat him easily. I'm not buying into it too much. Like, let's not kid ourselves. That's not a prime Rosado. But he still beat him.
I've heard Ty Mitchell's good though. Like, as in,
exactly. I'd like to see him cross over.
The reason I think he's hit his ceiling with the Misfits, because I don't think that any of these lot beat Ty Mitchell. I'll be honest with you. Like, I just think he's levels above them. You know, I'd even say the same for Tom. Like, you know, if he put his differences aside, Tommy Fury should be looking at this and going, MF Pro. Tommy Fury can fight at a professional level.
He's perfect for MF Pro.
Put your differences aside with KSI, go make some money.
Exactly.
And it benefits both of you. That, you know, they're two fighters they can pull over that are going to bring a lot of revenue in for their brand, on top of the other professional fighters that they will sign. Listen, it's their first show. We can't look too much into it, but I think, you know, they're in a good place commercially. So I just hope the show is as good as, you know, what they've put out there to us commercially.
Yeah. Are you expecting? Look, we know it's not the YouTube show, right? So it's not going to be the same thing. But we've seen Misfits make headlines because they do things that are a bit outlandish with their, whether it's like a tag team boxing or whatever. We're obviously not going to get tag team boxing in a professional aspect.
No.
But are you expecting anything a little bit special about this? Because this is like marketing geniuses of what built Misfits.
I am expecting them to do stuff, maybe fresher ideas, slightly different. But it resonates with professional boxing.
Yeah, so exactly. It has to be professional. But
I think they will do differently, but in respect of the space that they're in.